love you take is equal to the love you make. Uncle Ray, you know where that's from, don't you? The Beatles. Now a second reading from a friend of the bride, Julia Egan. Now a top 10 list. Rules for a happy marriage. Number 10, never be angry at the same time. Number 9, never yell at each other unless the house is on fire. Number 8, if one of you has to win an argument, let it be your spouse. Number 7, if you have to criticize, do it lovingly. Number 6, never bring up mistakes from the past. Number 5, neglect the whole world rather than each other. Number 4, never go to sleep with an argument unsettled. Number 3, at least once a day, say a kind word or pay a compliment to your partner. Number 2, it usually takes 2 to make a quarrel, and the one who's wrong is usually the one doing the most talking. And the number 1 rule for a happy marriage, to keep your marriage brimming with love in the wedding cup. Whenever you're wrong, admit it. Whenever you're right, shut up. Or in simpler terms, from a noted philosopher, I got gaps, you got gaps, we fill each other's gaps. Rocky Balboa. Suzanne and Chris, remember that no ceremony can create your marriage. Only you can do that. Through your love and your commitment. This ceremony simply declares the choice you've made to stand together as partners. Happily ever after is not a fairy tale, it's a choice. Suzanne and Chris will now exchange rings to symbolize their commitment. Wedding rings are a visible, tangible symbol of a couple's commitment and their emotional and spiritual connection. Many people talk about rings as being a perfect circle, having no beginning and no end. But we all know that these rings have a beginning. Rock is dug up from the earth. Metals are liquefied, forged, cooled, and polished. Something beautiful is made from these raw elements. Love is like that. It comes from humble beginnings, made by imperfect beings. It is the process of making something beautiful where there once was nothing at all. Chris, take Suzanne's hand. You can take that too. And repeat these words. I will trust you and honor you.
I will trust you and honor you.
I will laugh with you and cry with you.
I will laugh with you and cry with you.
Through the best and worst.
Through the best and worst.
Through the difficult and the easy.
Through the difficult and the easy.
Whatever may come.
Whatever may come.
I will always be there.
I will always be there.
As I have given you my hand to hold.
As I've given you my hand to hold.
So I give you my life to keep.
So I give you my life to keep.
Suzanne? Yes. Thank you. Suzanne, please take Chris's hand and repeat these words. I will trust you and honor you.
I will trust you and honor you.
I will laugh with you and cry with you.
I will laugh with you and cry with you.
Through the best and the worst.
Through the best and the worst.
Through the difficult and the easy.
Through the difficult and the easy.
Whatever may come, I will always be there.
Whatever may come, I will always be there.
As I have given you my hand to hold.
As I have given you my hand to hold.
So I give you my life to keep.
So I give you my life to keep.
Suzanne and Chris, you've symbolized your commitment by exchanging your vows and rings. With all of this, there's just one more question I need each of you to answer, and then we're off to celebrate. Suzanne, do you take Chris to be your husband, to live together in the covenant of marriage? Do you promise to love him, comfort him, honor and keep him in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to him as long as you both shall live? Chris, do you take Suzanne to be your wife, to live together in the covenant of marriage? Do you promise to love her, comfort forsaking all others. Be faithful to her as long as you both shall live.
I do.
Last but not least, life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. Suzanne and Chris, may you dance together, rain or shine, for the rest of your lives. By the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Chris, you may kiss your bride. And Chris, to introduce Mr. and Mrs. Christopher Koner.